Already upon delivery, ChemGes contains fields for the physical chemical values that are generally used and also required by regulations which are required to perform the calculations of classifications and which are to be output in the safety data sheet. Not for all users the predefined types of physical chemical values would be sufficient. However, it is quite easy to create additional fields by yourself and then output them in various ways in the safety data sheet.
In order to make it as convenient as possible for the users, the maintenance for these field types can be called up from different locations in the program. The easiest way will be to go into a substance and then press the key F7, Self-Defined Physical Chemical Data. There, click the button New to create a new type of physical chemical value. First, a description has to be entered, and then optionally the type of unit used for this value. The entered unit is only a default value, and can subsequently be changed separately for each substance-specific value entered. The new field is now created. You will now probably want to have these values in the safety data sheet as well. If you have already created the appropriate heading, then simply select it either by entering the heading number or via the overview. Otherwise, go to the Maintenance of Headings. There, enter heading number, description, and other data for this heading. For more detailed information about the maintenance of headings for the SDS, see our YouTube video on the maintenance of headings for the safety data sheet. If you do not yet know which heading number you want to use, go to the overview screen of headings and select a number that has not yet been used. Here in our example we have chosen the number 954 for the heat of evaporation. Since you probably want to output this heading in all language versions of your safety data sheet, remember to use Ctrl F3 to initiate the automatic translation into all missing languages. At the end of the translation process, do not forget to press F10 to start the transfer of the translated phrases. The next option, the allocation to countries, is certainly self-explanatory. If no other settings have been made, the values entered for the substance will simply be output in the safety data sheet the way they had been entered. However, you can also output a table of all the ingredients of the formulation for which a value has been entered, provided that you create an SDS for a preparation. Additional options, which are only active when the output of the table is activated, are that you can define from which percentage of an ingredient in the preparation the value should be output, and whether only substances listed in Section 3 or higher of the safety data sheet will be shown. If you want to use this last option, keep in mind that since the number of ingredients in Section 3 may vary from country to country, the number of substances with these values for this physical chemical value will also not be identical in each country. Finally, you can also specify whether values for preparations themselves should be output additionally, if a table for the ingredients is already being output.
The definition of this additional physical chemical value is now complete. Now you only need to enter the contents for your substances. As mentioned before, you can also change the unit if necessary. If values had been entered for a substance, this will be indicated by a red asterisk next to the button for the self-defined physical chemical data.
Don't let the wording physical chemical values stop you from using this option for other data you might need in your company. This option to be able to define data by yourself is very helpful, not only for the output in the safety data sheet, but you can also define in the program part individual file creations that these values should be output.
A special option for transferring of these data to the SDS exists for official phrases such as the H and P phrases.
To access the related maintenance, go to the Maintenance Programs, then to Phrases, and then to the type of phrases you want to modify. Go into a phrase where you want to define that physical chemical values should be part of the phrase. If one of the replacement characters, which are the triple dots or the $sign, is included in the text, the field physical chemical value is also activated. Click in this field and select the applicable value type. When this phrase is then output in the safety data sheet, the assigned physical chemical value will automatically be put in this phrase.
You can enter physical chemical values at a total of 5 locations in the program. So, wherever necessary, you will find corresponding function keys.